If you're looking for help fixing your Lexus automobile, look no further. Our comprehensive Lexus Automobile Troubleshooting Guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Vibrating or shaking. Numerous issues can cause shakes and vibrations, so make sure to inspect them all before coming to a conclusion. First up, check your wheels and tires. It could be that they're misaligned or out of balance, reducing your handling and fuel economy while increasing tire wear. A lug nut could be loose. 2. Worn mounts won't hold the engine or transmission tight against the frame, leading to vibrations. Failing suspension can also vibrate since it can't work as well to dampen the normal impacts your car experiences. Warp brake rotors will vibrate whenever you touch the pedal. Problems with engine timing can also cause serious shaking. If all that checks out, inspect the bolts that mount your seat to the floor. Ticking or squealing. Hearing a rapid tick or prolonged squeal can indicate an issue with a belt under the hood. A loose timing belt can tick as it slips over the pulleys that connect it to the camshaft and crankshaft. Squealing, especially when turning the steering wheel, is often caused by a stretched-out power steering belt or a failing power steering pump. However, a high-pitched squeal when you push the brakes probably means that the pads are worn out. Brake pads have a wear indicator that comes into contact with the rotor as the pad material wears away, letting you know it's time for a new set. Grinding. Grinding is often heard when there's an issue with gears meshing together. So unsurprisingly, transmission problems cause this noise. Your transmission won't work well if it has worn-out gears or if the fluid is low. So if you hear a grinding noise along with rough shifting, you have an idea where to look. Bad brake rotors can also make a grinding noise. But if they're in good shape, it could be that some debris is caught in between the pad and rotor. Clunking or creaking. Worn-out suspension components often make a clunking or creaking sound. If a suspension strut or shock is worn out, it can clunk when force is placed upon it, especially when driving over a bump. Ball joints and bushings require grease to stay lubricated and move smoothly. If the grease dries out, it can creak like an old staircase. Bubbling or gurgling. This noise usually means there's air mixing with the fluid. It could be a leak in your cooling system, which allows air into the radiator and increases the chances of overheating. A blown head gasket can also allow exhaust to enter the cooling system, which can cause a bubbling or gurgling sound when the engine is running. Fluid puddles. If you ever spot fluid collecting underneath your car, it's cause for concern. Whatever type of fluid it is, it's vital to your car's reliability and performance. Whether it's brake fluid, steering fluid, coolant, or oil, leaks should be fixed as soon as possible. Whenever you pull out of a parking spot, keep an eye out for drips or puddles.